your life has changed completely. And we're talking about the Scout motto being of be prepared. How did that change? You said in life you're taught to be prepared, but now you can never be prepared for everything. How did you move forward?
Yeah, so, I laid there on the ground while I heard the guy go out and break a case or two and take some jewelry. I could hear the door close, tried to get up, and I knew something was really wrong with my body because I couldn't. I was able to pull myself around a door frame into another room, pulled a panic button for the second time just to make sure it happened. Police arrived, quickly made a decision. They knew that I was losing a lot of blood. I stayed conscious the whole time. Rather than wait for a rescue squad to get there, they carefully loaded me in the back of a police car, took me to the nearest hospital, and I was able to give them a description of what happened, was able to tell them where the video tapes could be found. And I kind of was wide awake until I got to that hospital. I remember the rescue squad arriving. I remember personnel rushing out and again telling them, giving them descriptions. I even remember one of the craziest things, to tell them that I wore contact lenses, because when I was hit by the drunk driver, they didn't know that, and one of the contacts went in the back of my eye. And so it was just, odd those things come to mind. And then they jammed a chest tube in me, and next thing I knew, I woke up, was around 8:30 at night. I was in Thomas Jefferson University Hospital in Center City with family and friends around me. The good news was I was alive. The bad news was, and nobody really needed to tell me, because I sort of figured this out, that I was paralyzed from the chest down and likely would not walk again. So spent a couple weeks in acute care hospital. Then it was time to go to rehab again. So we kind of already knew a hospital that did a great job at that, because I was there 8 years before that. So here I am back at the same hospital, totally different injury, and spent the next 6 weeks there trying to figure out how I was going to live the rest of my life successfully, even if I had to do it sitting down. I was 28 at the time, and people would ask all the time, like, I don't know how you could be so positive. And my response always was like, well, what are my options? It's not like I could rewind the clock. There's no rewind button in life, as we know. And, I don't like to hang with miserable people. So I certainly wasn't going to be one. And I found that if I could share with my friends and family and everybody else that, what, I'm okay, I'm going to make it through this, then it made them feel more comfortable, and also help them see that I'm the same guy as I was before. I'm just now sitting down for a living.
This has been a clip of the Born to be a Scout podcast. To catch the rest of this episode and any other episode or post, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Born to be a Scout podcast, or look out for full episodes on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. If you are a scout who would like to take your leadership in scouting, or even your future business career to the next level, be sure to check out NYLT Leadership Academy this summer and Leadership Heights at the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. In the meantime, be sure to lead your own adventure.